This is Shay Veronica. Do you guys remember Jahan King? Do you remember his mom, Lasonta Katrina Gill, and the stepfather, Dwayne Alistair Marshall? Where are they now? Where is the mother of Jahan King, the stepfather, Dwayne Marshall? Now, you remember when the grandmother, Margaret Gill, was in the paper crying her heart out, talking about justice for Jahan. What justice has Jahan received in Barbados? His father, John King, showed up after a stint in Canadian prison, and he was talking about his son. What has he done for Jahan in his honor, in his memory? What has he done for Jahan? Nothing. A large percentage of people who live in Barbados and received by DNA slave blood do not have the capacity to care for themselves or their offspring. You do not have the ones I'm talking about, the DNA recipients, slave DNA recipients, do not have the capacity to think outside of themselves. They cannot say, well, I'm not working, or I'm not working for a whole set of money, or the father or the guy that I like will not make a good father, or he's not making any money. Maybe I should be very careful about entering into a sexual relationship that can result in pregnancy. You don't have the capacity to do that. You do not have the capacity to do that. The slave DNA has guaranteed that you're going to work from a baseline level. I'm just telling you as it is. Whether you know it or not, whether you recognize it in the people there or not, that's none of my concern. That's not my problem. You do not have the capacity to care. You make up the stock market. And what do I mean by that? Your government is going to get you in a whole lot of debt, and you bring in kids to pay off that debt. That's what you call stock. Stock. And you are providing stock to pay off debt. Now, I understand that you don't understand what I'm saying. I do understand that, but that's what it is. You do not have the capacity to see life for what it is. And with the acceptance of the colonial masters' educational system, it's over. It's over for you. So what has become of Jahan King and the case that arose from his demise? Nothing has become of that matter. Nothing will become of that matter. No one that has any position of power, they do not care about children in Barbados. They do not care about the young human beings coming into the world in Barbados. They do not care. The parents do not care. What percentage of parents go down to the registry, and when asked, what is the name of the father? Big man, short man, big head, big face, big foot. Why is that? That's what they call them on the block. They do not even know the Christian name or the slave name of the guy that they got pregnant for. They do not have the capacity to care about that. They do not have the capacity to think outside of that or beyond that. They do not have the capacity to feel love for a child to the point where they say, I will not do it until I'm fully able to support this child, give this child love. And love meaning an action word, not just saying you love the child, being able to show you love the child by providing the best care possible for that child. And it costs about $250,000 easily, $250,000 easily. You don't have it. You do not have it. So what happened to the matter of Jahan King? What has happened to the matter of Jahan King? Nothing has happened because no one cares about children in Barbados, and a majority do not have the capacity to care. Sherry Veronica.